In the early 1990s, Porsche was dying. Sales were collapsing, factories were quiet, the 911 was old, the 928 was expensive, and the company was bleeding money. This was supposed to be the end of the line for Porsche, but one little roadster changed everything. This is the story of how the Boxster saved Porsche. By 1992, Porsche was selling fewer than 15,000 cars a year worldwide. The strong German mark pushed up showroom prices of its cars abroad, weakening sales, especially in the US. The cars were over-engineered, overpriced, and underbought. Porsche was weeks away from bankruptcy, so they did something radical. They hired a consulting group of former Toyota engineers to implement the highly efficient Toyota production system. Porsche, the maker of the 911, learning lean production from the people who built the Corolla. And it worked. They realized the future of Porsche depended on one thing, a car the world could actually afford. Enter the Boxster. First shown as a concept at the 1993 Detroit Auto Show, mid-engine layout, retro-modern design, pure driver focus. This was the spiritual reboot of the 550 Spider. But behind the scenes, Porsche was playing it safe. The new car would share nearly half of its components with the next-gen 911, the chassis, the suspension design, even those infamous fried egg headlights. Every nut and bolt was just about survival. The Boxster wasn't just a new car, it was a lifeboat. In 1996, the first Boxster hit the streets. 201 horsepower, 5-speed manual, mid-engine balance that felt alive in your hands, and it worked immediately. Critics loved it, dealers couldn't keep them in stock, and Porsche went from the edge of bankruptcy to profitability within a single year. The Boxster didn't just sell cars, it rebuilt the company. It funded the 996 911, the Cayenne, and eventually the GT3s and hypercars we know today. As Porsche regained its momentum, the Boxster kept evolving. In 2000, Porsche released the Boxster S, a stronger 3.2-liter flat six producing 250 horsepower, bigger brakes, and a 6-speed manual transmission. It added the power the chassis had always deserved, and it showed that the Boxster wasn't just any entry-level car anymore. Over the years, it refined into the 987 and then the 981, each version a little quicker and more composed, but still true to that mid-engine feel. Then came the 718 Boxster. Porsche downsized to turbocharged 4-cylinders to meet modern efficiency targets, and the community had mixed feelings. The sound changed, the driving experience didn't. The handling was still classic Porsche. And eventually, Porsche brought back what people missed, a 4-liter flat 6 in the GTS 4.0 Spider and Cayman GT4, proof that the Boxster had grown into a proper performance platform, one capable of carrying Porsche's purest DNA into the modern era. Without the Boxster, there might never have been a Cayman GT4, no Carrera GT, no 918 Spider. The Boxster proved Porsche could survive by doing what it does best, building cars that make you feel something. And maybe that's why it matters so much. In a lot of ways, the Boxster reminded them who they were. And today we're going to see how it fares on the most technical track of all, and where it lands on our Lap Legends Leaderboard, the Nürburgring Nordschleife. In Assetto Corsa, I managed an 8-minute and 46-second lap of the Nürburgring Nordschleife in the Porsche Boxster S, roughly 20 seconds slower than the FD RX-7 from our previous episode. Not exactly fast, but with excellent balance and control. This run was done using a mod I found on Assetto World, so as always, you'll find the link in the description so you can try it out too. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Lap Legends, and if you like this type of content, then make sure to like and subscribe, and stick around for the next installment where we learn about the turbulent history of one of America's most iconic pony cars.